They're scam calls plenty of us have received before, with the person on the other line saying they're with the Canada Revenue Agency and that you owe thousands of dollars in taxes. But now there's this mystery man who's taken it upon himself to put those calls to an end. And get this, he has saved Canadians millions of dollars collectively.
Hello?
Hey, it's here. I'm hoping you just hung up on those revenue scammers, did you?
Oh my God, are you serious?
This man from southwestern Ontario who asked not to be identified refers to himself as Devin. He says this is audio of one of the hundreds of scam calls he's intercepted.
Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
No, I didn't.
God, I'm an investigator around in Windsor.
Oh my God.
You're getting a tip that something illegal is going on, not to mention the devastating effects it has on people when they lose, literally tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars.
About a year ago, Devin received one of those scam calls himself. He said he befriended the man on the other end of the call who happened to work at a call center in India. That man is now Devin's informant.
He'd send the information, and the arrangement that we had was that every time we saved somebody through his tip, we would send him money as kind of an incentive for him to continue to work with us.
The man sends Devin names and numbers of people about to give money to the fraudsters. Devin then attempts to intercept the transaction by calling the would-be victim non-stop until he gets through. If he does, he pays his informant $100 out of his own pocket.
Call this woman, she's in the process of being scammed right now.
This is a recording of one of those calls. The tipster's voice has been altered because of concerns for his safety.
It's happening to her right now as we speak. Call her. Hopefully you can get it stopped because she's in the process of putting the money into the machine.
The instant gratification is worth the money. So it's kind of like gambling. Once you get hooked on it, you're just waiting for the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one.
In terms of why he does it, Devin says it's hard not to. He tried to stop in the past, but consistently received multiple tips a day, which makes it difficult to walk away. Coming up, we'll have more on how much money Canadians are being scammed out of. And if you'd like more on my conversation with Devin, just use your phone, aim it at the code at the bottom of your screen. That will take you to a link to our website, citynews.ca. Earlier, we told you the story of a man named Devin who has taken it upon himself to stop CRA scams from happening as the transaction is about to take place. His only motivation, to keep your hard-earned cash in your pockets. About a year ago, Devin received one of those scam calls himself. He said he befriended the man on the other end who happened to work at a call center in India. That man is now Devin's informant.
He'd send the information, and the arrangement that we had was that every time we saved somebody through his tip, we would send him money as kind of an incentive for him to continue to work with us.
The man sends Devin names and numbers of people about to give money to the fraudsters. Devin then attempts to intercept the transaction by calling the would-be victim nonstop until he gets through. If he does, he pays his informant $100 out of his own pocket.
Call this woman, she's in the process of being scammed right now. It's happening to her right now as we speak. Call her. Hopefully you can get it stopped because she's in the process of putting the money into the machine.
Toronto Police Financial Detective Michael Strang verified Devin's story, saying he has worked with him on a couple of cases. Strang called them exceptional career highlights, being able to stop a crime as it's taking place.
In real time, we were able to intervene and prevent that from happening. So a lot of these cases, we hear about them after the fact. This was a particularly compelling case in that we were able to prevent that. And it was for me, it was one of those highlight days.
One case involved someone in Victoria, BC, about to be hustled out of $60,000. The other was a young university student in Toronto who almost lost her entire tuition.
I've never met him. We've got an email relationship. But I'm quite thankful that I was able to intervene and help out, and I was quite thankful for him for doing what he does.
According to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre, the amount of Canadians falling victim to telephone scams are down. Last year, over 22,000 people reported complaints. Of that number, 1,400 were victimized, in total losing over $6 million. So far this year, a substantial decrease of 451 reported victims of fraud, collectively losing over $1,300,000. But officials say the frequency of the calls seemingly have gotten worse worse due to the increase of tech devices.
Unfortunately, the world's become a small place and we're vulnerable to everywhere. So the way we help ourselves is community and communication with each other.
As for Devin, in an attempt to educate the public, he has developed a website in hopes of exposing phone numbers associated with scammers. So far, there are over 1,000 numbers listed. For more on my conversation with Devin, just use your phone, aim it at the code at the bottom of your screen. That will take you to a link on our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Melissa Nakavali.